All right, welcome to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and we are back for another school year. Can't believe it's already been another school. A summer went by. They're like going like that, aren't they?
I think the older I get, the faster the summers
agree.
they seem to go by. We did the first show last year, so Mr. Dukes thought it'd be
Good to start
appropriate
with the
if we
first
did
week.
it again. Yes, ma'am.
There we go. I know the summer definitely went flying by for me too. Okay, so next to me, so everybody knows, this is Lloyd Ellison. Mr. Ellison is the principal at Bryant School. They are a K through 8 school, and they have about 160 students.
Yep.
All right, so welcome to the show. We're glad. So tell us a little bit about yourself, your background, your history. You know what you taught when you were not the
Okay.
administrator, stuff like that.
I spent the first 15 years at North Sun Mountain High School.
Okay.
Taught physical education, did a little science and things like that. And for the last 5 years I was there as their assistant principal.
Okay.
So,
What's your degree in for teaching?
It's in physical education, and I have a degree in science as well.
Okay.
So after that, I went to Bryant in 2005, and I've been there ever since. And
As principal?
yes,
So you've been a principal there since
yeah,
2005?
this is my 14th year.
I was going to
so
say, that's a while.
It is.
You're close to retirement age.
Yes, this is starting year number 29 for me. So
Ooh, you are.
who knows how long we'll go? I think some people kind of wish they'd go quicker, but
The beach.
It's a great job, great community to be in, and that's why we're here to talk about it and let
Yeah.
you know what good things are going on.
All right, awesome. So back to school year. So what's going on with the school year so far?
Well, we got started. Teachers actually got started August the 1st. We had
Okay.
an in-service at Northeast College, and all of our teachers get together, and it's on this date that we go over things for the upcoming school year. We award our Teacher of the Year there as well, and there's grants that are awarded to teachers who apply for them throughout the year. And we had a motivational speaker this time, and it just happened to be our former superintendent of the Alabama public school system, Dr. Tommy Bice, and he goes over a few things. And I think when the teachers left there that day, they were excited because he talked about a common sense approach to teaching students. He taught in the inner city Birmingham, his first job, and it wasn't a regular traditional school setting.
Right.
It was an alternative school setting. And he had to come up with different ways to approach his teaching strategies.
And to
the
motivate.
kids,
If
and
they're
to
in
motivate,
alternative school,
yeah.
that it's going to require some serious motivation.
Just like he said, some of these kids that would come to his classroom never, they might not have had anything to eat, anywhere to sleep the night before. So he said through trial and error, he had to learn how to teach them. So,
Yeah.
and he shared those experiences with our teachers, and then it's a lot of common sense. Traditionally, we sit in rows in school, we raise our hand, but he wants that student engagement, and our teachers were excited to hear him.
Well, good. Okay. And then, so they had 6 days of in-service, and then they started. So the kids came back what day?
Our kids came back last Thursday, August the 9th.
August 9th.
Yeah.
Okay. And you started with, did you start with less than 160? And have you grown or?
Well, we have grown. Last year, we were in the 140s, 145,
Ooh, so
and
you've
we
gained.
lost. We're kind of a commuter school. We'll have people that'll move in, and they move in and out of the area for some reason.
Right.
But if, let's say, for example, you have a kid that graduates Bryant in the 8th grade, if he's got a
Okay.
couple siblings, sometimes it's easier for those kids to all go to North Sun Mountain where they can be together. So we lose a few like that. But we actually lost a teacher unit last year based upon that. So,
Oh, really?
So-
What unit was it?
well, it was just a teacher spot. So
Okay.
in coming up with our schedule this year, we had to fill those spots with less teachers. And that was a nightmare on the, we did
schedule.
not have our schedule ready the first day of school, but we stayed up and tried to come up with ideas. This past weekend, I've got schedules all over my table where I just
Yeah.
trying to make things work, because you think you have everybody, and all of a sudden you look in 7th grade, might not be on the schedule, so you've got to go back from the starting point again. But it all came together Monday morning for us, and the last couple of days have went really smoothly.
Well, good. Good. Okay, and then you also had some roundtable discussions.
Yeah, that was part of our professional development for our teachers. We had teachers throughout the county going to each school, different subject areas, and those teachers would get together and talk about best practices, what was working in your classroom and my classroom. They shared some great ideas and just gave them a chance to, just sit and
That's a
talk.
good
And that's
idea.
basically what they did, just sit and talk. And
How many schools do you have in the school district? I can't remember. 20?
16, 17 probably if you count the technical school, I believe. But and we had teachers from all over coming.
Come
so
together.
And there was some great. The one I did at Bryant was for history teachers.
Okay.
They had some super ideas, and they all left, with contact information on how to do different things. So that was one of the
big
best
things?
things we done, and I thought was really
Well, that's
important.
good networking, and that really helps the
Yeah.
teachers. Though, I love networking.
It is good. Did we mention our motivational speaker? The
Yeah.
last one, Dave Burgess. We had two. We
Oh,
had,
you didn't say two. You just had one.
We had a gentleman come, and he's the author of the book Teach Like a Pirate. Teaches teachers how to be creative. Teaches the kids how to, come out of their comfort zone. And he
Right.
was really good. So the two speakers we had together, the common goal was you got to meet those kids at the point of their need, and you've got to get out and work with them.
So, what was the best, technique that the guy with the pirate book, Teach Like a Pirate, gave?
He did all kind of things. I mean, he would put together boxes and just pull something out of a box just as a talking point, and then he
Right.
would go from that. It would get their attention, and then they would just he had everyone's attention in the gymnasium.
That's
And
cool.
he was, you could tell he was a passionate teacher, and I'm hoping that kind of rubbed off on our teachers. Now I know it did ours.
Yeah, it's always great to get good ideas. I like when I get good ideas or new
I do too.
ideas.
I do too, and I think that's one thing with the professional development. It was set up around just getting together and let's come up with some best practices that's going to work. If it works at Rosalie, if it works at Pisgah, it can work at Bryant, and
Right.
vice versa.
Right. All right. And did you finally get everybody's schedule?
Yeah, we did. We like I said, you're trying to fit more kids into the same schedule with less teachers, so that kind of
Was your teacher unit middle school or elementary school?
it was middle school.
Middle school.
Yeah. So
and that's
we're
harder because
trying
they switch a lot, right?
We're trying to get grades 4 through 8 into the same schedule, and we've had to be creative. We had to add a couple resource classes. We think it in the long run is going to be beneficial. Lets the kids kind of do some things that maybe they didn't have time to do before. So,
Yeah.
and we have an extended day now. It's probably about 30 minutes longer for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the high schools had to switch their schedule up, and we're a feeder school to North Sand Mountain. So by the time they get out of school at 3 and the buses get there, it's about a 30-minute difference for
That's
us.
a lot.
Yeah.
Now, do you get to go less days then?
There's time built in the schedule, so if we have snow days or things like that, then we're going to be able to. We won't have to make those up at the end of the school year. But it's and at Fridays at 2:00, if the car riders can be picked up, they can leave at 2:00 on Fridays. So
Okay.
I guess that's a reward too.
And the bus, no?
The bus will run at the same time.
Okay.
So you have kids that can't leave, but we're going to make sure we do some fun things. And
So I'm guessing, does like the educational part end at 2:00? So
Well,
then you guys do something more fun because
the extra hour we're going to use to make up tests, to make sure we get homework completed.
Okay.
If we have some extra tutoring that needs to take place, so we've got
Okay.
that hour built in for that.
so it's not
So-
like regular educational learning.
No. We're going to, in middle school, we're going to do things that are fun, and that's what we base our whole thing on. We're going to learn at the same time, but we're going to have fun doing it.
So what do you think is one of the funnest things you guys do
Oh,
as a middle school? Let's talk about the middle school because elementary you can always do so many fun things with.
well, the middle school, we have pep rallies before our season starts.
Okay.
Next Friday, we're actually having a tailgate party,
Ooh.
a kickoff party. We're going to play cornhole and we got all
And that's
kinds of things.
just for sports or just for
Well, it's just
like
kind of
a-
the kickoff.
back to school?
The first football game's pretty soon. So
Okay, just for the
last
school
year we
district.
did it as part of our advocacy program where the kids just get together and mingle and do things like that. So we have
Right.
a fun time doing
Do
that.
you still have the advocacy program this year?
We do.
Okay.
Yeah, we do.
I remember talking to almost every staff member last year about the advocacy program. It's
Yeah.
a big deal.
Yeah, it was pretty successful. In fact, our county, one of my teachers, Miss Devonna Stiles, she got to go to Montgomery or wherever they had their big meeting
Right.
and speak about this because we were kind of a pilot program for it,
Right.
so it worked real well.
Well, that's good. And you got basketball coming up, which is about the only sport you guys have.
That's the only sport we have is basketball. Our 7th and 8th graders can go to the high school and play junior high football,
Right.
but as far as Bryant goes, we're basketball's it.
That's
So we're
good.
pretty good at it.
Yeah, well, one thing, making sure you're good at it,
You're
right?
going to see some of these ladies in a minute that brought us a championship
I
last
know,
year.
I'm
so
excited. So we've got some old 8th graders coming. So
That's true.
they're high school students.
They are. We're going to try to keep them as long as we can. They're good kids, too.
Yeah, I know. I love having them come back and say hi. So, well, it sounds like you've got a really good start. So you got any fundraisers coming up that we need to tell people we need help with
Well,
or anything like that?
we're going to have some PTO fundraisers.
Okay.
And Stephanie Kirkpatrick's going to be here to talk about that
Okay.
hopefully in a few minutes. So
All right.
she can cover all of that for us. But
Okay.
yeah, we try not to do too many fundraisers because everybody does it. And
I know.
there's so
but-
much of it. And if we don't have to, at Bryant School, we don't do a lot of them.
Really? That's
Yeah.
good because that's really hard for schools. They
It
usually,
is. And then, again, we share students with North Sand Mountain, so when you start having that many at North Sand and what we got together, we're just kind of swapping money back and forth, you know.
Right. Well, thanks for coming on. We're going to
Thank
come
you.
back in just a few minutes, and we're going to talk to, like he said, they're now high school students, but they were our 8th grade team. They're 8th grade team for basketball, girls basketball, and they're going to come and talk to us about just whatever they're going to talk to us about. I'm very excited.
They're actually still my 8th graders this year, so they're
Oh,
not
they
high school
are.
students yet.
Oh, okay.
Well, we've got some high school
misunderstood.
coaches that really want to get them down there where they can play on the high school team because we've got some really talented girls.
Can they play high
Yeah.
school in 8th grade?
Well, next year.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they're just okay.
No, we're keeping them this year.
They can't play, you're
can't have
keeping them?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be right back, and we're
Thank
going
you.
to talk to them. We'll be right back.
The Raceway in Whitwell is always on your way, taking convenience to a new level, 4 a.m. until midnight, 7 days a week. Go by for gas on the go and meet your friends for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The Raceway has been voted the best place for biscuits and chicken in the valley. You'll also find subs, pizza, buffalo wings, and more. The Raceway, Highway 28 in Whitwell. It's on your way.
Come see us at Raceway.
Hello, this is Sheriff Ronnie Bo Burnett from Marion County Sheriff Department. If you have a drug problem, please seek help. Our hospitals and jails are overcrowded now due to the drug problem in our society. There's people out there that can help. So again, I would encourage you, if you have a drug problem, please seek help. There's many organizations that can help you. Thank you. Have a good day.
The Marion County Sheriff's Department and Sheriff Bo Barnett work hard every day to relieve the Valley and Marion County of drugs. You do your part. If you or someone in your family is struggling with drug addiction, get help today. A message from the Marion County Sheriff's Department.
At Citizens Tri-County Bank of Whitwell, we supply every financial need from small loans to your dream home. 24-hour banking is available through Citizens Tri-County Bank of Whitwell. Come into our location at 14087 Highway 28 in Whitwell. Experience fast, friendly, and courteous service every time you walk through the door. Open 8 to 4 Monday through Thursday, until 5 on Friday, and open 8 to noon on Saturday. 658-5880 for Citizens Tri-County Bank of Whitwell, the only community bank you'll ever need. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. Dobbins Supermarket, serving the community for over 70 years with fresh cut meats and a full line of grocery items. Dobbins Supermarket, Highway 71 in Higdon.
This week at Dobbins Supermarket, beef sirloin temperos $3.49 a pound. Ryan's sliced bacon 12 ounce only $2.99. 1 pound of bar Espolona $1.29. Boneless chicken thighs $1.99 a pound. Bryan corn dogs 6-pack only $1.99, and Little Debbie snack cakes 4 for just $5 at Dobbins.
At Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC in Lafayette, we value our customers with friendly hometown service that is unmatched, making our business a success for 3 generations. Right now, save 20% on the 2018 Chevrolet Spark, Impala, and Sonic. Take 18% off the 2018 Buick Encore and save over $7,300 on this GMC Sierra 1500. Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC, your hometown dealership, and winner of the best dealer service 7 years in a row. People you know, service you trust. Jackson Chevrolet Buick GMC. Buy in Lafayette and save.
I'd be doggone if I wouldn't work all day. Hello, I'm Ben Cagle. Don't miss Downbeat, the best of the 1960s, Saturdays, 1 o'clock on the Big Jet Fly.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and if you're just now joining us, we have Bryant School. It is a K through 8, that's about 160 students. And behind me, these beautiful young ladies are the basketball team, the upcoming 8th grade. Well, I guess they're not even upcoming. They are now the 8th graders. They're playing for the team, and according to what I've heard, they are super good players or
students and athletes.
And students? Okay,
Yes.
awesome. And so we're going to talk to them a little bit, get to know them. And next to me is their coach. So let's introduce you.
Okay.
And tell them a little bit about your background so everybody knows. So
My name's Devonna Stiles.
Okay.
This is my 16th year teaching.
Wow.
I taught 2 years in Georgia, in Whitfield County, before I come back to my home of Bryant. Actually went to school at Bryant.
Oh, okay.
Taught 3rd grade in the room I went to 3rd grade in for several years.
wow, that's cool.
And now I'm the reading coach at Bryant and at Flat Rock. So a little bit of a change this year for
Do you
me.
go to both of the places,
Yes, I'm
like half and half?
Half and half.
Half
Just
and half?
started that this year. Something
Okay.
new adventure, very exciting.
What were you teaching? So are you an elementary school educated, or do you history, English, math?
Yes, I teach elementary. I taught 3rd grade at Bryant and 1st grade when I taught in Georgia.
Okay.
And then I've been the reading coach at Bryant several years, and now I'm back at that again.
Okay.
So,
Well, good. All right, so why do you like to coach basketball?
well, I played basketball at Bryant. My team was one of the teams that won the county championship years and years ago, so I was very excited for these
Okay.
girls to do the same thing. I went to North Sand Mountain, and my high school team was the team, a couple teams that went to the state tournament there. So it's always been my favorite sport. I love it.
Did you play in college?
I did. I played at Snead State for 2
Oh, cool.
years. That's where I met my husband.
Aw.
So, yes. And so basketball's just always been my favorite sport. I've had a love for it and very much enjoyed coaching these girls
All
in
right.
all the years that I've coached there at Bryant.
So what's the name of the team?
The Lady Bulldogs.
Lady Bulldogs. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
awesome. All right, so let's start. We're going to start with you. Tell everybody what your name is. I want your name. You're all 8th graders, and then your favorite subject. And well, I would guess your favorite sport's basketball. So I guess I don't need to ask that. And why you like basketball and what you play.
I'm Riley Reyes. My favorite subject is reading.
Yeah.
And what was the other question?
Your favorite for your favorite subject, and then what position do you play?
I play post.
Okay, and why do you like basketball? What is post? Sorry.
Post is the lower part where the backboard is.
Yeah, she plays low, gets the rebounds. She's our power forward.
So you get the rebounds and then you don't shoot them.
Oh, yes, she does.
So you get them and then you shoot them?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so you're good at shooting.
And defense. You do
Okay.
not want this girl guarding you.
Okay. Okay, well, we did notice that they're all very tall, and I don't know if you can tell, but they're quite tall.
A little
for-
history about this group. They have been playing basketball together since 2nd grade.
Wow.
So, yes, they have...
All of you together?
All together they have,
Wow.
yes. They're very much in sync.
Okay.
Good friends on and off the court.
So why do you like basketball?
Because it gives me a lot of fun to have and to get to know my team more.
Do you like teamwork?
Yes, it is very bonding.
So do you like teamwork in school, like in the actual schoolwork? Does that carry through, you think?
Yes.
Like in your lessons? Awesome. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Claire Warren, and I play post. My favorite subject is reading.
Another reading?
Yes. The reason I enjoy basketball is because I just get closer to my friends,
Okay.
and it brings us together even more than school does.
Right.
Because we spend way more time together.
Yeah,
in
because how often
basketball.
do you guys practice?
A lot.
A lot. Practice makes perfect, right?
Yeah. I had a student once, which is true. Practice perfect makes perfect.
We've heard that, haven't we?
Okay, yeah. Okay, what's your name?
My name is Ashlyn Hurst, and
What's your favorite subject?
my favorite subject would probably have to be reading also.
Reading, really?
Yeah.
Okay. And do you guys read at home?
No.
Another tidbit, these are my third grade babies too. And
Oh.
so I taught them in third grade as well as being their coach, and it just warms my
So is
heart
this
as
your-
the reading
is she your
coach.
favorite teacher?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say yes. Remember, I paid them before we came on to say that, so of course they're going to say that.
There you
Other
go.
teachers, they love you
That's
too.
right.
I just bribed them.
Yeah. Okay, and so then what is your favorite subject? What position do you play?
I play wing and point guard.
Okay, and why do you like basketball?
I like basketball probably the most reason because it reminds me of my grandma.
Oh.
Both of them.
How so?
Well, when
Can you share it?
Yeah. One of my grandmas died of cancer
Okay.
a while ago, but it just reminds me of her.
Did she like basketball, or did she just like watching you play basketball?
Yeah, she liked watching me play basketball.
Oh.
And so did my other grandma. She passed away also. She was the janitor at our school.
Oh, that's
Yes,
cool.
we loved her very
Yes.
much.
That is cool. Well, that's a good reason. Okay.
I am Colby Bobo. My favorite subject has to be history.
Oh, a different one. Yay.
Yes, I play point and wing,
Okay.
and I love basketball because it kind of gives me a sense of identity. It gives me a family to come to be with at all times, and it also just helps me be close to them and just be part of a bigger family.
That's good. I like that. A sense of identity.
Can you tell we're a family?
And the thing, and the one thing about kids in general, all kids, is if they have a sense of identity at school, then they are willing to do so much more, and then they do so much better. Would you
very
not
much
agree with
agree.
that?
I
Just
do.
no matter what they're doing.
And these girls, they're leaders on the court, they're leaders in the classroom. Our boys and girls team this year, if you took their grade point average, was a 95. These girls are pretty much straight A's. We might get a B every once in a while, but they put the work in on the court and in the classroom. So,
That's cool.
and I think that that's part of what's made them so successful, that work
Oh.
ethic, just that their parents have instilled
Till
in them.
then,
So,
well,
yes.
I mean, it sounds like since you've been with them since they were little, I'm sure that has a lot to do.
Well, it makes it very easy. They come from good stock, so.
That's good. That's right. Okay, I'm gonna turn this way so I can see this one. So, what's your name?
My name is Caitlin Bailey.
Okay.
My favorite subject would probably have to be math.
Okay.
I play wing and post,
Okay.
and I like basketball because it brings me closer to them, obviously. And my mom used to play, and according to her coaches, she was very good. And
She was. I played with her also.
Okay.
She was good.
It helps me be closer to my family. Pretty much my whole family's played, and it helps me with everything.
Do you play at home?
Yes.
Do all of you girls play at home?
Oh,
Yes,
yes.
definitely.
Okay. And who plays with you at home? Or do you
dad.
just your dad?
My cousin.
Okay.
My dad. I don't have any competition.
She just slays the competition.
There you go. Do you still play? Like, do you practice at home?
Oh, yes, and I play with these kids.
Yeah.
They make
try.
me look bad now. I'm like getting on that close downhill slide
Yeah.
to 40. I can't run like I used to.
So I'll tell you all a quick story. I played basketball when I was in middle school, and I'm really good at basketball. I am 6 foot, so that helps.
That helps.
But I was always in such a hurry to get to the other side that I always got called for carrying. Because I literally would pick up the ball and I was so excited to get the other side, I just ran. So I eventually had to quit when I got to high school. So that was the end of that. So, okay.
I would like to mention our other two. I called them Double Trouble, a set of twins,
Okay.
Liz and Lillian Hassel. They were 8th graders last year, so they've moved on to the high school, and they're
Oh,
playing
cool.
high school basketball. But they were a big part of our team. We couldn't have done it without them, and we missed them. They were just talking as we rode down that it just doesn't feel the same because we were a very close-knit family, always will be. And I think that's part of what made them so successful. Just,
That's cool.
yeah.
How many schools do you have to? I mean, how many are like in your district or whatever you play?
I think
Or
there was
do you-
7.
7?
Yes. Am I right on that, Mr. Ellison? 7? Yes.
Okay. What was your score?
We lost one game. Oh, the
Oh, my
shame. By
goodness.
1 point.
1 point.
By 1 point.
Oh.
We almost had the perfect season.
Oh, my
But I
gosh.
think that just spurred us on. The team that beat us by 1 point, what do we win by 14 in the county championship? So they really had, they come back with
Was
a
that
vengeance.
motivational?
Oh,
for you
yes.
guys? Like, oh, we're not infallible. We got to really
Yeah,
do
1
this.
point. Yeah, that was
So-
that was tough.
All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back, okay? We'll be right back.
It's back for a limited time Guthrie's Buy 4, Get 1 More deal. Come on into Guthrie's in Trenton and Ringgold to get your punch card and start saving. It's really easy. Buy 4 meals at the regular price and get the 5th meal free. It's the Buy 4, Get 1 More deal now at Guthrie's. And be sure to get by Guthrie's for your after-school snack box, now available. Guthrie's, home of the Golden Fried Chicken Finger and the best chicken finger sauce in the world. Highway 136 West in Trenton and off Alabama Highway near Food Line in Ringgold.
Guthrie's, no fast food, good food fast.
Handyman Salvage at 5121 Highway 136 West, just off of I-59, is where you can find Masonite planks, just $1 each. T111 4-bay sheets, only $17.99. Bifold doors at a great reduced price. And tape, buy one, get one free of equal or lesser value. And buckets, 2 for $5. You'll find it all at Handyman Salvage. Come by and see us.
Paul Feinbaum, you tell it like it is.
This is the SEC. SEC.
Well, they ought to just play one more iron, but whoever wins, the other team just have to get out. Don't even play football in the SEC no more.
You realize Alabama lost to Auburn last year, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I laid in bed 2 days.
The Paul Feinbaum Show, weekday afternoons 3 to 7 on News Radio 1420 and 106.1 FM KWN and Chattanooga's News Talk 97.7 KWN.
Hey guys, this is Rodney Hicks with Landers McClarty Ford in beautiful Fort Payne, Alabama. And I got some big news for you. This month and this month only, Ford is giving me $200,000 in trade-in assistance money. And what does that mean for you? Up to $5,000 over Kelley Blue Book value for your trades. This month only. Don't forget, just this month. Come out and see us.
Right now, work or play, we have the right vehicle for you at Landers McClarty Ford, Fort Payne. Save $6,300 off MSRP on the 2017 Ford Mustang Premium at $4,252. Or over $11,000 off MSRP on a 2018 Ford F-150 XLT for $37,778. Landers McClarty Ford, Fort Payne. Online at LandersMcClartyFord@FortPayne.com. See dealer for details.
Good credit, bad credit, no credit, no problem. Come out and see us at the all-new Landers McClarty Ford in beautiful Fort Payne, Alabama.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. Their prices are direct from the airlines, and they're so low you can't find these fares published anywhere. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and great package deals anywhere around the world. Wherever you want to go, they can help you get there cheaply and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call right now for the lowest travel prices anywhere and for great last-minute travel deals too.
Call 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761. 888-983-6761.
When I first came down to RE/MAX Property Center, the thing that stuck out to me was the fact that it's like a family atmosphere here. Everybody enjoys working with each other, and all of our clients that come through the door, we treat them like family. We've got agents that's been in the business since the 80s, so that's one thing that sets us apart is the fact that the experience that we have within our company. We have so much to offer. So we invite you to call, text, or send a carrier pigeon if you have to have our team work for you.
Team RE/MAX, we're on your side.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. If you're just now joining us, I have Bryant's school with me. It is a K through 8th school, and there's about 160 students. And behind me, these girls back here, they are the part of the 8th grade basketball. Now, is it just 8th grade? And then where's your 7th graders?
7th and 8th grade play.
Okay.
These girls were on the team last year.
Okay.
They're our returning players. Our other 2 players have went on to 9th grade, and they're at the high school. We only had 7.
Okay.
No, we had 8.
How many
Mary
do you
Nichols,
have this year? Go ahead, Barry Nichols and
I didn't mention Mary Nichols earlier. I had my 2 twins that were on the team, and Mary Nichols, she was also an 8th grader last year who's went on to play at high school. But these 5 were on the team last year as 7th graders, and we have 3 7th grade girls, I think, that are going to come out. We haven't had tryouts or anything sign-ups this year, so these are just the ones I know that are returning from last year. So we'll have other kids that'll come out for the team.
Well, that'll be cool. Okay, so girls, we're going to come back and talk to you guys. I want to know what you're involved in. What other? So I'm guessing you guys have extra, like, curricular things like Beta Club, or do you guys have FBLA? No, I can tell by the look, because that's what I teach. I do FBLA. Okay, so what are you involved in besides basketball?
Math team.
Okay. Oh, so you are good at math, even though you like reading?
She's very, very good at math.
Usually kids aren't. They're either good at the English reading part or they're good at the math part.
These are well-rounded young ladies.
Good. All right, so I'm sorry to interrupt you.
And also I'm in the Beta Club.
Okay, tell us what Beta Club does.
We help get money for the school.
Oh, that's a good thing. Okay.
So I help the PTO for like canned food drive.
Canned food drive, and last year for the advocacy team, they raised money, and we did a kindness project, and the Beta Club raised money for that, and they got rocks and painted those, and the kids all decorated them and put them random places with positive sayings on them.
Oh, that's cool.
And so the Beta Club was in charge of that, and they helped all the little kids with the project, so they're very involved.
Cool. All right, so what are you involved in?
I'm in math team, Beta Club,
robotics,
and yearbook staff.
Okay. Okay, so do you like yearbook?
Yes.
Yeah, which one is your favorite? That's probably not nice to ask, but do you have a favorite?
No.
No, you don't have
She
a
likes
favorite?
them.
Okay, so what are you involved in?
I am in Beta Club.
Beta Club? Okay.
I'm in Beta Club.
Okay. What about you?
I'm in Beta Club, math team, yearbook committee, and robotics.
Okay, so you have a unique situation. So she's got an uncle at the school that's basically the same age as her, right?
Yes, my uncle, his name is Johnny Slay. He entered state competition and won first place. He's only 4 months older than me, and he went to high school this year.
He was on the program last year. He and Lane Gamble came.
Yeah, I remember them. And then, but you're talking about the robotics program, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's cool. So, are you as good as he is in robotics?
No.
Okay. It's never hurt to ask. Okay, that's really good. And so, which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite between math and
Beta?
I prefer math team than Beta.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
And do you have, you're only in one, right? Yeah. So, you're only in one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Would you have a favorite?
My favorite would probably be math team.
Math team? Okay. Do you have a favorite?
I love everything that I do at our school.
There
I
you
guess
go.
I like being the basketball coach.
There you go.
And because I don't have a class to teach anymore, so I guess I
Okay,
enjoy basketball.
so she's going to be in trouble if she doesn't say something in the middle of the TV that we found out during break. So we're going to let her, this is an announcement, so watch carefully. Go.
Happy birthday, Jackson Styles. My son is turning 11 today, and I just wanted to wish him happy birthday.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, my son's birthday. I'm like, you didn't say your son's birthday.
I know. I'm in trouble. Bad
So you better
mom.
say hi to your other son.
Yes, and Isaiah, my youngest, he just started kindergarten this year, so hi.
Okay. I'm guessing you girls know the boys?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
They hang around a lot?
Yes. They have to babysit, and yes.
That's the cool thing about small communities and small schools is you just are like a big family.
Yes, we are. Being their third grade teacher, I already knew them very well, and then getting to be their coach for 2 years.
Well, but even being a third grade teacher, you've been there, so you
Yes.
see them every day. You already know them. So even if they're not technically your student that year,
yes.
I mean, you know who they are. You probably say hi to them, talk to them every year. I think that's kind of cool.
That's one of the best things about Bryant. We're like a big family. Everybody knows everybody, and we're going to see your mom or dad at the dollar store, so, you know, you can't get away with anything.
That's probably scary, right, girls?
Very.
I think that's probably the scary part. So, all right. Well, girls, I thank you for coming on today. I really appreciate it. Anything else anybody want to add before we say bye? No?
Can you show them the trophy, Riley?
Oh, yeah. Let's show them the trophy.
yes.
I forgot.
Pass it over.
There's a trophy. Yeah, we'll put it in the
They're very
middle.
proud of that.
So it says 2017 Jackson County Middle School Tournament Champion.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you guys, was this the
net they got to cut down?
That they got to cut down from the actual game?
Yes.
Very good. Now, do you guys have a trophy, like
a trophy
case that you
yes.
put it in?
Yes. It will be put in it.
Awesome.
And we all got a piece from the.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Oh, that's that's pretty cool. And you guys got a picture with it, I'm assuming?
Oh, yes.
Or
They
two?
were all in the newspaper.
Or 5?
Yes, they did.
500.
Yeah, 500. That's pretty cool. All right. Well, ladies, ready? We're going to wave goodbye. So, all right. We're going to tell you goodbye. And when we come back, we're going to talk to the PTO president. So, all right. Bye.
Bye.
This fall, we're rolling out the Love the Bus Elementary campaign. Love the Bus is designed to teach students the importance of safety, respect, and proper bus etiquette. As we continue to enhance efforts of safety for our students, we'd like to have you as part of our team. The Dade County Schools Transportation Department is seeking bus drivers and bus monitors. Part-time hours with full-time benefits. For more info, call the Dade County Schools Central Office today at 706-657-4361. Attention outdoor cooking fans. The Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District is a gold dealer of Big Green Egg products. The Big Green Egg is miles ahead of anything else. State-of-the-art ceramics, a wide range of easily adjusted cooking temperatures, a stainless steel cooking grid, and a permanent porcelain glaze to preserve that signature green color. It's a grill, it's an oven, it's even a smoker. The most versatile cooking device ever, truly the ultimate cooking experience. The Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District is the largest supplier of Big Green Egg products between Memphis and Atlanta, carrying a complete line of products including rubs and sauces. Free 60-day layaway with 10% down, plus 90-day same as cash and financing available. See us today on Sand Mountain. Take I-59 south to the Hammondville exit, right on Highway 117 to 21620 Highway 117 in Ider, or call 256-632-6815 to learn about the Appliance and Outdoor Equipment Showroom at the Upper Sand Mountain Gas District.
Georgia Northwestern Technical College is now accepting applications for classes. We offer programs in business, health, industrial, and public service at 6 campus locations with financial aid options as well. Take day, evening, or online classes to get your degree, diploma, or certificate. Apply now. Drop by one of our campuses today or check us out at gntc.edu. Georgia Northwestern Technical College. Get focused. Get hired.
At Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, we know it's all about getting the job done right. That's why we give you the right vehicle, right price, right now. Get $8,500 off on the 2018 Ram 1500 during the summer clearance event. So come shop your #1 dealer in the Tennessee Valley. Mountain View Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram at our new location on Alabama Highway. #1 for a reason.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. If you're just now joining us, I'm Pamela Stone, and we have with us Bryan School. They're a K through 8 school, and they have about 160 students. And next to me, I have the PTO president, and her name is Stephanie Kirkpatrick. Did I say that right?
Patrick, yes.
All right, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
We're excited to have you. So, well, my first question is, how long have you been the PTO president?
This is my 4th year this year.
Okay,
Yes.
so, and what age is your student, or do you have more than one student there?
I have 3 girls. I have a 1st grader, a 3rd grader, and a 5th grader.
Oh, so you're still there for a while.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not going anywhere.
They're
for
not
a
going
while.
anywhere, yep.
No, okay. And what made you want to become the PTO president? Or did you just decide to volunteer and somebody volunteered you in that position?
No, Mr. Ellison had decided he wanted to start a PTO, and they held a meeting, and anybody that wanted to come could come, and we, some of us kind of got nominated. And so I was nominated and I accepted, and we got started quickly. And we wanted to help. We wanted to help the school be better. We wanted to help the kids do extra things that maybe they weren't already getting to do because we could raise the money to do those.
Right.
So that's why we wanted to get that started.
Okay, so what's your primary goal as the PTO? I mean, do you have a primary goal for the PTO?
We do. We like to do events for the kids that are fun, that don't cost them anything.
That's important.
Yes, and we also like to help the teachers in their classrooms because we know that they're there extra time. They're spending lots of money out of their pocket. We do help our teachers. For the past 2 years, we've given them $100 each to spend any way they wanted to in their classroom. And so that was awesome. We really enjoyed doing that. So just whatever the school needs, we want to help them to achieve that. So that's why we're there.
How many parents are in the PTO?
Well, we have 3 officers. Myself, I'm the president, and then the treasurer is Nancy Key. The secretary is Shannon Lloyd.
Okay.
And then we don't really have meetings anymore. We kind of go through Facebook. Just because everybody can see everything that's out there at our events, what's going on. So there are lots of parents that come. We don't charge like dues or anything to know membership, so I won't say how many because we have so many that come and help with just different things that they're interested in helping with. So
Okay, but pretty good involvement from the
we
parents.
do.
Okay, that's good. All right, so what? How can they get involved if they want to get involved? So
absolutely, we put everything that we're going to do on our Facebook page.
what's the name of it? Like, how do they find it?
Bryan Elementary School PTO.
Bryan
Think about it
Elementary
from-
School?
Yeah,
Okay.
we do have it as elementary school because that's what's on the sign. So,
Okay.
we do have it out there as Bryan Elementary School PTO, and you can go there. You do have to request to join. We do encourage you to do that because that's where Mr. Ellison puts information out there for school activities that the PTO are not involved in. And then we also put everything out there that we are doing. So that's a good way for parents to stay involved if they want to.
Right.
If they want to come to events, just show up. There's always plenty to do. So if there's an event out there you want to come help with, we are more than happy to have you. We would love to have you come help.
Okay, awesome. So what do you got coming up for this school year?
Okay. We are going to start with a tailgate party next Friday. We're going to give away popcorn and Cokes and set up on the playground.
That's
and
cool.
because we're so small, like you said, about 150 to 160 students, we all can be out there at the same time. And the kids go to different stations and play games. The teachers are working together. The PTO's giving away food. So it's kind of nice to get everybody together.
Right.
Parents come and help. And so Mr. Ellison's kind of flying flags and, those kind of things. So it's fun for the kids to see everybody having a good time and just everybody kind of shutting down for a little bit, kind of get the school year rolling with that. And then we are going to have our fall festival on October the 5th.
Okay.
I think I put from 5 to 8 Central Time. And we have 2 big fundraisers. We do one in the fall, which is our fall festival.
Okay.
And we'll have games set up in the gym. We're going to try to have a hayride, weather permitting, this year. And then in the spring, we have our annual golf tournament at the Trenton Golf Club. I think we have that tentatively set for April the 6th right now.
Okay.
So that's kind of far out, but that's our other big one, so we'll plug that right now.
Sure.
So those are kind of some of the things we have going on as far as events go right away.
Okay, so on the one that's coming up, that's not a fundraiser.
No,
it's
we're just doing that for the kids
Just
and the
having
teachers.
fun and hanging out. And are there games on that one too?
We will be playing games there. We kind of set up like a tire and they throw a football through it, kind of team building games too. We got cornhole set up out there and just different things like that. And they go by grade with their teacher, and maybe the 2 grades will compete at something or whatever. And so it's great. The
And
kids
so
really
that's
enjoy it.
this Friday?
Next
No.
Friday, the 24th.
Okay, and what are the hours to make sure everybody knows?
It's going to start at 1 o'clock and it'll go until school's over.
Okay, so it's during the school day.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay, so it's during the school day.
Yes.
All right, and parents obviously encouraged to come?
Absolutely. We'd love to have them.
So it's not just, so that means every student gets to do it, whether their parent brings them or not, because it's during the school day.
Right, yes.
That makes it nice.
We love to do those kind of things
That
so that
makes-
everybody gets to come. And it doesn't cost them anything. So.
That's the best part.
Yes, thank
Free
you.
is a good thing, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, okay, so, and how, besides what you've already talked about, is there anything else you've helped the school with? Like, do you buy furniture? Do you help them with stuff like that? I mean, the $100 for each teacher, that's amazing.
In our first year, we did a lot of fundraisers, and I was afraid our parents were going to get ready to run us off. And we, in 1 year, raised enough money to completely refurbish our playground.
Oh, wow.
Lowe's Home Improvement got involved out of Kimball, Tennessee, and they sold us some things at their cost. They donated a lot of things, and we got over that summer. Between my first and second year, we were able to completely refurbish our playground.
Wow.
And still had money left. So our parents really are wonderful to get behind us and help us do those things. So we were sending home fundraiser after fundraiser after fundraiser because we were determined to do it. And we tore down everything except for one structure, and everything out there is new now. We have helped in shades in our science lab, curtains in our computer lab. Just whatever the teachers come up with that they need, we try to raise the money for, if we can. So I was trying to think if there's anything else that we've done as far as big projects. We're looking forward to hopefully helping some with some renovations in the gym this year. So we may be parents raising money soon. As soon as we get some numbers, we may be raising money to help do those things. We put a sound system, a brand new sound system with a board, speakers, everything in our gym. The second year, I think, that we were doing the PTO. So
that's a lot.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit, but it's been great. The kids really appreciate it. The best part, I think, of being in the PTO is when an 8th grader that normally doesn't say much comes up and gives you a hug and thanks you for what you did that day. So it makes it worth it.
So worth it, isn't it?
It is. It makes it worth it.
That is.
Or when your own kids say something.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. And I think even the kids that don't say something probably know it and feel it. They just aren't one of those that's really verbal on it.
Yes.
So that's a really good thing. Okay, so Mr. Ellison said that you guys have a Harvest Festival coming up.
We do.
So what's that about?
That's going to be on October the 5th.
Okay.
And it will be in the gym. We're going to have, of course, games. We're going to have, we'll sell tickets for that.
Okay.
And at the door, and then we'll have a haunted hayride, weather permitting. We'll have a cakewalk, just like we always do.
So this is like the back to school, or no? What did you call it?
I think I called it a fall festival.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
but yeah,
fine.
it's basically that. And then the teachers all stay, and they help us run the games and everything. So
where do you get the cakes from? Do you need volunteers?
Actually, our parents do turn them in, and we usually have 80 to 100 cakes donated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are most of them homemade?
A lot of them are.
Really?
A lot of them are, and they auction those, and there's people paying $60-$70 for a cake because they know a certain person made it.
I've been in one of those, and they're amazing how much they go for.
Yes, and so we'll usually pick 4 or 5, let somebody random pick 4, Mr. Ellison or somebody like that, pick 4 or 5 that look the best, and then we'll auction those.
Okay.
And then the rest of them we use for the cakewalk.
That was one of my favorite things was the cakewalk.
Yeah,
I was in school.
the kids love it. They usually all are gone by the end of the night.
Yeah,
so.
that was one of my very favorites. So, well, thanks for coming on.
Well, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Good luck on everything. It
Thank
sounds
you.
like you guys got it together, though.
We enjoy it. We really do.
I'm sure the school enjoys it, too. So
Thank you.
Thanks. All right, we'll be back. Or when we come back, we're going to talk to Mr. Ellison one more time, but we'll be right back.
Innovation and quality. 2 things you don't normally hear about in a recruitment ad, but you'll hear a lot about innovation and quality when you join the team at Vanguard National Trailer. Vanguard is an industry leader in the production of dry van trailers and composite plate trailers.
And right now, Vanguard National Trailer is hiring energetic and hardworking team members to be assemblers and welders, as well as industrial maintenance for first shift openings.
And you'll work a full 40-hour week in 4 days, which means 3-day weekends. And overtime is available. Working at Vanguard National Trailer has other great benefits too, like paid holidays, paid vacation, medical, dental, vision, and life insurance, plus a 401k plan.
Full-time work, 3-day weekends, available overtime, and great benefits. That's Vanguard National Trailer.
Fill out your application today. Vanguard National Trailer is an equal opportunity employer.
Apply in person today. Starting pay $10 to $14 an hour, depending on position. Vanguard National Trailer Corporation, Highway 11 North, turn beside the Premier Healthcare Center on Vanguard Drive. Methamphetamine affects everyone, your neighbors, your friends, and even your family.
Know the signs.
Physical symptoms include you may have extreme difficulty sleeping and even insomnia, and you may lose your appetite.
Know the signs. Please know the signs.
You can seem nervous and anxious and even have paranoia.
Know the signs.
Overheat easily and sweat without even being hot.
Know the signs.
Dilated pupils and even hair loss.
Know the signs.
Hallucinations and delusions. And you can also have tachycardia, which is a rapid heart rate.
Know the signs.
You may have liver damage and loss of skin elasticity.
Know the signs.
You may notice unexplained financial instability and social isolation.
Know the signs.
You may have a false sense of euphoria, coupled with strong depression and even risky behavior, legal trouble, memory loss, and repeated incarceration.
Please know the signs. Unfortunately, we do.
A time-tested financial institution equipped with the latest banking technology. The Bank of Dade, with mobile banking to fit your on-the-go lifestyle. Download our latest app today for your iPhone, Android, or tablet to bank on the go. Check your balance, pay bills, make deposits, and keep track of your account anytime and anywhere with the Bank of Dade's smartphone app. Make life easier by using today's most advanced banking technology to your advantage. Call us at 657-6842 or visit on the web at bankofdade.com. Your hometown bank since 1956, the Bank of Dade. Main office is on Highway 11 North in Trenton, and drive-thrus on Highway 11 North and Highway 136 West. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, welcome back to This Week in Jackson County Schools. I'm Pamela Stone, and if you are just now joining us, you missed a good show. It was a good show.
It was a great show.
I think it was supposed to be a good school. So, I am with Bryant. I don't know, the last lady said the sign says elementary, but Bryant School, elementary school, it's really a K through 8th school.
Well, we've been called Bryant Elementary, we've been called Bryant Middle, so I just said, let's call it Bryant School.
I'm sure if you're a middle schooler, it's Bryant Middle.
Yeah.
They don't want to be associated with elementary anymore.
We're all in the same building. So
and then Bryant Elementary, they're elementary. But whatever the case, it's K through 8. There's about 160 kids, and they have a great staff, great principal, lots of good stuff going on.
Yeah.
The PTO is amazing.
Pretty
sounds
impressive
like.
people today.
It was very impressive. And the girls, it was great.
Those basketball team. My job as a principal,
must be easy.
It is easy. When you have people like that and students like that, it's a pleasure to be around every day. Miss Stephanie and the ladies with the PTO, if you give them an idea of something to do, you better get out of the way because they're going to do it.
That's awesome.
And they help us more than they'll ever know. I know we don't appreciate them enough, but they are really important to our school.
Yeah. So if you're just now joining us and you're not from Jackson County Schools, this is Mr. Ellison, Lloyd Ellison. He is the principal over there at Bryant School, just so everyone knows. There's not any questions. So are you excited? What are you most excited about this school year?
I'm just glad to get underway. I think the anticipation builds all summer long.
Yeah, because you guys plan for it. That's when you plan, when there's no kids and you guys are planning and thinking through.
We have teachers that'll come into the school and work days of their summer vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And the funds that go into that classroom early on, they come out of the pockets of those teachers. So when our PTO says we're going to give you $100 to use your classroom, that comes in handy because, dedicated teachers, they're going to do that, and I know that happens statewide here in Georgia too, but we got some great people.
Kleenex is an expense. I mean, Kleenex and hand sanitizer, that is a big expense.
And they see something they think will be beneficial to their students, they just buy it out of their pocket. And they don't get paid enough for that, I'll promise you, but they do an excellent job with the resources they have. And
how many staff members do you have total?
We've got about 12 teachers, 2 or 3 lunchroom workers, 5 bus drivers, a janitor, and so we're.
Do you have any parapros?
No.
Okay.
No, we don't yet. We're trying to get an extra body in our school for that kindergarten class that currently has 29 students in it.
Woo!
So we
and
had
one teacher?
We had the superintendent out today, and they're assessing the need, and he sees it's a need. So I think we're going to be okay there. So that'll give us some relief.
I taught a preschool class. They were 4-year-olds with 29 students in it. Oh my gosh, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Miss Renee Godsby, she teaches our kindergarten classes and does an excellent job. But this year the task might be too big, so we're going to try to get her some help.
Yeah. So, all right. So do we have anything else that is coming up? I mean, basketball is going to come up. When does it start? October?
Yeah, we start the middle school season. Starts a little earlier, so
do they?
Probably at the end of September, 1st of October, there'll be some practicing going on.
You think they're going to take?
Well, we're actually hosting the middle school tournament this year, so we're hoping for some.
Now,
home
is this Jackson
court advantage.
County's tournament or is this the state tournament?
No, this will be the Jackson County Middle School tournament. There is 7 schools
Right.
Total in our 8 schools in our district. So we get to host it. All the games will be there. So we're the defending champions, hoping to get to cut those nets down one more time. And like I said, we have a great coach and some girls that are outstanding. We're looking forward to our boys too that's going to be playing this year. So, school time's here. I always say everybody dreads going back to school, some of the kids do, but we can't get into football season unless we have school starting. So
that's true. Oh no! Can you imagine no football season?
We have to have our football. So and that's the thing about when we have this tailgate party. You're going to have kids with Alabama T-shirts on, and Auburn and Tennessee and Georgia. So it's a fun time, and we do a lot of ribbing, but it's good.
It is good. So I'm not from here. I'm from Colorado, and in Colorado there is no SEC, and there is no big deal about college sports. And so when I first came here, I go to Walmart, and there's no Tennessee Titans or Georgia stuff, or there's only like the Bulldogs and Tennessee UT, and I was like, what's going on? And then come to find out that's that's what people live for down here.
It is, they start early in following recruiting after the season, and they start the build up to the season. But we're just excited for another great school year. We had such a good one last year, and it seemed like I said earlier, it just flew by. So we've got a great group of 8th graders this time that I think is going to provide our leadership for us, and I'm just interested to see what's going to happen.
Do you have school leadership? Do you have a president
Well, we use our beta club as our leadership, and then we'll come together. If they have some ideas they want to see us move forward with, they'll come bounce the ideas off of us. And the thing about our school, I'm for whatever is the kids come first. So we want to make sure that they're happy, and that they have great ideas, we're gonna go with it. And we've been very successful in doing that. So one thing I mentioned last year when we did this, for the past 12 years at North Sand Mountain High School, 10 of those valedictorians of those senior classes have been from our school. So we kind of hang our hat on preparing those kids, getting them ready, and we usually do a good job.
I was saying, you're doing a good job.
Yeah, the teachers are doing a good job, so they're the one that deserves the credit.
I'm sure teachers do a good job too, but without good leaderships, teachers don't always do what they're supposed to either. So
they make my job easier. I've always said the teachers have the toughest job in the school because they were those kids, for 8 hours, and I couldn't ask for a better group of teachers than I have.
Awesome.
So,
we're glad you came on today.
I enjoyed it. I'm glad you got to see those girls.
I am too, and I
sure
hope that you guys do good.
We will. And again, we promised last year if we won that county championship, we'd be back, and we showed up. So
there you go.
Give us a few months, and we'll see what we can do.
Well, and if you win this time, we might be able to, if there's a gap where there's nobody coming on the show, we can get you in.
We'll certainly do that.
That would be good. Or the boys. That would be great if the boys did it too.
Yeah.
We'll have both. So
playing both games at home, both teams at home. So
there you go, big deal. So all right, well, thanks for coming on, Mr. Ellison. I appreciate it. And we will be back next week. But thanks for joining us this week.